My parents begged me not to wear my uniform to my sister's wedding. The military is embarrassing, but I walked in wearing my dress blues, a bronze star on my chest. 200 guests went silent. 9 veterans stood up, bronze star in the room. My family rose. 3 days before the wedding, my mom came into my room holding a gray dress on a hanger. Soft, expensive, the kind of thing you wear when you want to disappear politely. She laid it on the bed like it was a gift. Just wear this. The Hollands are refined people. A uniform would be a lot. I almost said yes. I've been saying yes my whole life. But she left and I picked up my phone and I found something. Our family group chat, a thread I wasn't in. My mom had written that morning, seat her at table 11 near the back. Make sure nobody encourages the uniform. The military is embarrassing and I won't have her turning this into a spectacle. My sister replied with one word, fine. My dad's phone had read it 3 minutes after she sent it. He said nothing. I sat on the edge of that bed reading it for a long time. Then I got up and unzipped my garment bag. Here's what my family never asked about. I enlisted at 18, made officer, deployed twice. The second deployment ended on a dirt road outside a small town on a Thursday morning when a truck that should have made it through didn't. 3 of my people came home. 1 didn't. His name was Marcus. He was 20, from Georgia, and he kept gum in his cargo pocket and gave it away. The week before that morning, he pressed a challenge coin into my hand and told me to carry it for luck. I've carried it every day since. The bronze star isn't really mine, it's his. I wear it because he doesn't get to. My family knew none of this. Not because I hid it, because they never asked. My mom's version of me had been fixed since I enlisted. She told the neighbors I was still figuring things out. When I was commissioned, she had a brunch she couldn't move. When I got promoted, she changed the subject. I learned to stop bringing it up. I'd mention a deployment and watch her smile go tight. I became the daughter who sent flowers on Mother's Day and never talked about her job. The wedding was supposed to be simple, but that group chat was the first time I saw it written down plainly for everyone except me. Table 11, near the back. My sister's fine. My father's silence. I thought about it a long time. Then I put on my dress blues. I didn't walk in making a scene. I slipped through a side door during cocktail hour. 200 guests already in the room. I was just trying to reach my seat. Table 11 near the back. I was going to sit down quietly and be exactly who I was and let that be enough. I made it about 8 steps before the room started to shift. An old woman near the head table stood up. Silver-haired, straight-backed, navy dress. I'd learned later she was a retired master sergeant, 28 years in the army, an old friend of the groom's grandmother. She looked at my chest. She saw the medal. Her whole bearing changed, the way a person changes when they recognize something that cost more than most people will ever understand. She set her glass down, brought her hand up slow and precise, and held a salute. Then in a voice built for parade grounds, she said it. Bronze star in the room. Chairs started moving. One at a time, all across the ballroom, scattered through 200 guests, they stood. A man in a gray suit at table 6, a young woman in a green dress near the dance floor, a big guy by the bar who rose slow, an old wound in how he moved. One after another. Some saluted, some just stood, chin up, eyes forward, 9 total. Every one a veteran. All guests of the Holland family, the band trailed off until the room was completely silent. My mom was standing in the center of it, right where she'd been working the crowd all weekend, performing for the exact people she'd ordered me to hide from. The Hollands, the refined people, the ones she was certain would be humiliated by a uniform in the room. Turns out, the Hollands had spent 3 generations gathering veterans close and honoring them out loud. The groom's grandmother had served 2 tours in the army. The little memorial table by the entrance had her unit's name on it. This family built their whole legacy around honoring exactly what my mother spent years telling me to be ashamed of. She had read the room perfectly backwards. I stood at attention and returned the salute. Then I reached into my coat and took out the coin worn smooth from 5 years of my thumb. I held it up and told the room the only thing that mattered, that the medal wasn't really mine, that there were 4 of us on that road and 1 didn't get to come home. His name was Marcus Doyle, 20 years old. I said his name out loud in that silent room, something my own family had never thought to ask. My mom's face did something I'd never seen it do. Right there in front of the Hollands, in front of everyone she'd spent the weekend performing for, the whole careful structure of her version of me came apart. She spent years hiding me from.